Hello everybody and welcome back to Alaris Labs YouTube channel. As you may know, the new version 3.5.15 has been released, and here we go in to list the most important features and changes. As not all the features and corrections will be discussed in this video, you're welcome to check the full list of changes in the release notes. Check out our Facebook and LinkedIn pages to learn more about our life and business. The new markers invoice start date and invoice end date have been added to all invoice-related document. They are replaced by the start and end date of the billing period. The SMS API of the SMS switch has been enhanced. Previously, it was sensitive to the register of HTTP headers. Now it can process headers irrespective of register. The new system parameter RateSnippet max number of rows has been added to Administration System Settings Common. It controls the number of rows that can be displayed in the RateSnippet marker, which serves to list the rates in the rate expert email body. Previously, if the routing module was connected to the HLR service provider directly, the Alaris technical support team needed to restart the routing module in order to change the list of prefixes to be checked. Now the prefixes are imported automatically, so no restarting is needed. The system now supports MO sending for Twilio. To enable it, perform the following configurations. Create a vendor HTTP channel with the following parameters. Then create a POI. Additionally, the appropriate shortcode must be present in the shortcode reference book to handle the MO. The following new markers have been added: user's login name, user's password. They can be used in the partner portal greeting letter template. Now, if a user registers in the Wholesale portal and the markers are properly configured in the template, the user will receive an email with a login and password to access the portal. The routing module operation has been optimized. It now processes vendor rates and translations by 30% faster. The new marker course has been added that can be used when sending SMS to the Alaris SMS switch. When set to 0, the content type header of the incoming HTTP API request will be replaced by application JSON, and the header access control allow origin will be added. The new parameter request delivery receipt for invoices, where 0 is no, 1 is yes, has been added to Administration, System Settings, Financial module. When enabled, emails with invoices will require confirmation of receipt. The SMS switch can now process a vendor response that comes in several TCP packets. The new page Invoices has been added to Alaris webCenter. It is displayed to users having the Show Finance into permission. The page contains invoice details and allows downloading invoices. In some cases, the client carrier stops receiving packets sent by SMS switch, which results in buffer overflow and incorrect operation. To avoid this, the SMS switch will now resend submit response packets with an increasing delay. For example, the first resend attempt will happen in 10 seconds, the second in 20 seconds, the third in 40 seconds, etc. By request of our customers, the new columns Client Login and Vendor Login have been added to the EDR Export SMS Report and SMS EDR Management EDR Export. In some cases, they are more illustrative than, for example, the channel name. The maximum message status length in the system database is limited to 30 symbols. Therefore, all translation rules will now be checked by the system, and the values in the resulting code fields will be cut to 30 symbols. Additionally, all statuses received from partners will be cut to 30 symbols to enable correct import to the system. The new drop-down list has been added to the statistics page that serves to select the data format for export. The available values are CSV and Excel. The REST API format for the EDR export method has been changed accordingly. Now it supports the format parameter that can be used to specify the format, CSV or Excel. If a user sets a time zone that implies switching between summer and winter time, the Voice Analytics or SMS Analytics interface may display an incorrect number of cubes. Now, when the option by hour or by minute is selected, the period is displayed correctly. Previously, if the system accessed a third-party HLR provider and the request remained unresponded within a certain time, the isHLR field had a 0 value in the EDR. Now the value will be set to 1 in situations like this, and also in case of accessing a database of ported numbers. Now the rate server types is used to send notifications on order input and file receipt. Previously, the default server type was used for the purpose. The new field channel status has been added to the methods which you can see on the screen. It shows the channel status or statuses in case of multiple sessions with different statuses within a single channel. Additionally, the channel status filter has been added to the method getSMSChannel. The new control has been added to the CDRs EDRs page that allows selecting the format for downloading CDRs or EDRs. Previously, EDRs or CDRs could only be downloaded in the CSV format. Now the user can select either CSV or XLS. The following errors have been fixed in finance recurring fees. If a cross-monthly invoice splitting was enabled, administration, system settings, financial module, and the billing period included some part of 2 months, for example a few days at the end of January and a few days in February, the invoice was split into 2, each one for the full period of subscription. If the subscription enabled at the beginning of the billing period, for example if the billing period is a week and the subscription ended on Wednesday, the invoice was generated for the whole period. If the start or end date of the subscription didn't coincide with the start or end date of the billing period, the invoice was generated for the full period, though it should be recalculated with account for the incomplete period. The column settings button was added to the contacts page. It allows the user to select columns that must be displayed in the table of contacts. When selecting choice or analysis for rate import, the results page contains no rate note column. This makes it difficult to see which rates will be imported with a 0 price after analysis. To avoid this, the rate is blocked message appears in the warning column of the results page. The time control has been added to CDRs EDRs page that allows specifying the exact time of exported records. Previously, the user could only specify the date. The following new fields have been added to the EDR file exported from SMS Analytics. By request of our users, the response delay from the HLR service provider has been added to the EDR CDR tag details column. The user can now export this information in SMS, EDR Management, EDR Export. The behavior of the system owner, no restrictions row has been updated. Earlier, when the user disabled the row, all permissions within it remain selected. Now, when the user uses Ctrl+click on the system owner no restriction checkbox, all permissions will be deselected. A simple click on the checkbox will keep all permissions selected. A pop-up tip has also been added to the checkbox to prompt about this behavior. The new marker currency symbol has been added. It is replaced by the symbol of the currency in which the invoice is generated. By default, only the USD symbol is supported. To include other symbols, contact the Alaris technical support team and communicate the code BZ29982. When selecting a campaign in the statistics page, the fields sent from and sent till are filled automatically with the schedule date and finish date respectively of the campaign's page. Previously, the user had to fill the fields manually. When a user clicks the Send Campaign from File button, the File dialog will only show files with the following extensions, which you can see on the screen. Previously, all file types were displayed, which could result in error. In one of the previous system versions, the parameters approximate cost and number of messages in the campaign summary on campaigns page were updated automatically. Now they will be updated automatically until the campaign status is in progress, scheduled, or paused. Otherwise, no automatic updating happens. The new parameter currency to convert all rates system by default has been added to the report LCR analysis SMS. It serves to convert all rates to the specified currency. If not set, rates are converted to the system rate as was done in previous versions. The new column Billable has been added to the SMS stats page. It allows your partners to find the messages that are or will be included in the invoice. When hovering over a value in the product field in SMS rates rate import, a pop-up tip appears that contains list of channel logins system IDs associated with the product. Previously, the tip showed inactive channel IDs. A number of partner portal permissions have been renamed. The Show Purchase tab permission now serves to display or hide the purchase page of Alaris webCenter. The Show Packs permission serves to display the packs in the purchase page of Alaris webCenter. The Show Finance info permission serves to control the display of the cost column on the SMS stats page in the webCenter portal. When disabled, the column is hidden. Filters have been added to the columns containing custom parameters in the carrier's interface. Products selected in the multi-picker invoice SMS volume-based deals are now displayed in the following format: product, currency, product direction. The user can now authorize for the use of REST API methods directly through the web browser. To do this, supply the login and password before the domain name. For example, the request below will be executed under the user account. Well, these are all technical details that we plan to describe in this video. Hopefully it was useful to you. In case you have any questions regarding the new version and the features that were not described here, you are welcome to contact our support team. If you have any suggestions regarding the channel development, we will be happy to get them at the following email. Check out our Facebook and LinkedIn pages to learn more about our life and business. See you in the next video!